Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this webinar. I'm really excited that you are here. Today, we'll talk about Instagram marketing, and let me take you on my presentation. One second. I hope you can see my screen right now. Uh, Today, we'll be talking about, I'll talk a little bit about myself because I think it's important for you to understand about my experience and where I am coming from. Then we'll talk about Instagram optimization. How to optimize your Instagram profile is really important these days. And I'll talk about why and how. Then we'll also talk about what kind of content to post on Instagram, which is, I think, really important. And I guess that's what you're here for. I'll also be talking about organic growth strategy and how to make money through Instagram. If you're excited, then do type excited to in the chat box to show some excitement and for me to believe that yes, you are excited to know more. Thank you. Let's start by telling you about a little bit about myself. Well, just like you, I think like everybody, I like to travel to new places, try new things, have great conversation. But at the same time, I also believe that digital marketing is the way forward. That digital marketing or digital media and even social media for that matter have the power to change people's lives. Even in the recent days, you would have seen that social media can be used for the good and for the bad, but we will focus on the good, like how you can provide value to people, right? As a brand, as a strategist, as a marketing professional. So I do have 6 years of experience in the field. I've been into social media marketing since 2012, and I've taken a break. But even during this pandemic, I have given my um, I have tried to upskill myself and gone ahead and done some certifications in the field. I am a certified digital marketing strategist, a social media specialist, content marketing specialist, customer value optimization specialist, customer acquisition specialist. I have done a few more certifications from digitalmarketer.com. I've also gone ahead and done the fundamentals of digital marketing from Google. I'm certified through them. I'm currently pursuing an internship under Digital Deepak. I have done a workshop with Web of Sicily on LinkedIn. So if any of these areas interest you and if you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me and I'd be more than happy to help. During my past 6 years of experience, I was lucky to work on some of the really well-known brands. Some of them includes Adventures Overland. Now, you must have heard this brand name if you have read the news about the bus to London, the bus trip that's going from India to London in 2021. I was working with this company, and previously they have organized a lot of amazing road trips, and they're really famous for their India to London road trip that they have done in 2017, 2018, 2019. And they were planning to do it this year, but of course, due to pandemic, they couldn't do it. Then I've worked with Shangri-La hotels. I've worked with the parks. I've worked with Zone by the Park. So I have handled fair bit of hospitality events. I've handled DLF Emporio, Sephora, Wave Cinemas, Oris Infrastructure. I've written content for Reliance Mobile. Now, this been some while, but I've been extremely proud of getting to work on a brand as known as Reliance. Now, who wouldn't, right? I've also got a chance to work on HBO, and that's pretty much like, I started in this industry and I got a chance to work on HBO. How cool! Like, I was super proud telling my friends, my family that, this is the kind of brand that I work on. Now, the reason why I chose this field is because when you post something on social media, you immediately see how people react to it. Whether it's for the good, it's for the bad, you get to see this side, and you get to learn a lot. Like if there's some problem with your language, your grammar, if your sentiments are not right, people will tell you right then and there. And if it's great, people will share your content, they'll react to it, and you get that satisfaction that what you're doing is something that people actually enjoy consuming. So even with this Road to London 2018 post that I did for the brand, if you can see, I got 888 shared. That post literally went viral. We were flooded. Like our inbox was flooded. Our phones couldn't stop ringing. There were so many comments on this post. And this is not just one post. There were two similar posts that went viral. And this is not just one brand where that happened. It happened when I was handling Delhi for Women's Safety, and the day I launched uh, when the verdict for Nirbhaya case was, in the news, I posted something about it, and the post went viral on social media. And there was a campaign that I did for Delhi for Women's Safety, which was covered in BBC News. Now that was exciting for me, and I was just starting out that time. So yeah, um, I also love the work perks that come with the job. Now, when you're handling hospitality brands like I was, say for example, Zone by the Park, for which I went on a fam trip to Jaipur, which was again really, really good. Then Shangri-La Hotels, the Park Hotels. So if they were hosting any event or any um, launch or anything. So we were invited, like my team was invited, and we used to go there live, interact with people, live tweet, live Instagram about the event. So that used to be a lot of, you know, exciting stuff. Apart from that, with my previous company, I got a chance to go for the flag off of India to London road trip event, which was from Imphal, and I went till the first border crossing. Then I also got a chance to go to Jordan with them, and I was the tour coordinator. I cannot tell you how much I love traveling, and this was one exciting moment for me. All expense paid trip, nothing I had to pay from my pocket, and great fun. I got to meet a lot of amazing people. I got to interact with influencers, especially when you're handling brands like that. You get to interact with a lot of people, and I think I love that part about it. Appreciation. Now, this is something that I believe everybody loves. Like, I don't know anybody who doesn't like being appreciated for their work. Now, as you can see, not only was I appreciated by my bosses, my seniors, my peers, but I was also appreciated by my clients who have gone ahead and publicly written my name and appreciated my work. Now, that's something, and that's not something that's super common when you're working behind the screen, but people take knowledge, like people take account of the work that you do, and they do appreciate you, and that definitely feels amazing. Now, that's a lot about me. I didn't meant to take that much time, but I did. And let's come back to the topic. But before we jump into Instagram, there's one really good quote that I relate with, and you'll understand once you start working more on the brand side of things. Good marketing makes the company look smart. Great marketing makes the customer feel smart. Now, that's the aim of marketing. You want to make your customer feel smart. You know, Moving on, Instagram marketing. Now, the first and foremost question is, where to start? Where do you begin? And I would tell you that the first step you should take is create an account and optimize it. And how you can optimize it? The first and foremost is the name that you choose. I'm not talking about your username, but the name that you put. You can either put your name if you're building a personal brand, like if I go by Nupurjan, for example. So if people are searching for Nupurjan, they'll be able to see my name, or if I'm a Instagram marketer for that matter. So you can put your niche also along with your name, or you can just put your niche. Whatever sounds more comfortable to you, you should go ahead and do that. Next comes your bio. That 4 lines are super important, and I cannot emphasize enough on it. So, in your first 4 lines in the bio, I think what you should aim at is you should mention who you're trying to help, first and foremost. Build some credibility, show some numbers. Say, for example, with my previous company, I could generate a revenue of 2 crores in a year 2018 just through Facebook advertising. Trust me, and that's a fact. Now, if I put something like that in my bio, do you think people would be interested to reach out to me for Facebook advertising? I think they will be. Now, build some credibility. And one thing that you should add is a call to action. You want people to take actions, right? So if you're selling a course, if you want people to reach out to you, contact you, Put your WhatsApp link, contact link, and put a CTA that reach out to me here and point down. You can use smiley, of course. Everybody loves that. Who doesn't, right? So the key takeaway is your name and niche is important because this is key. SEO keyword sensitive. So when somebody go on Instagram and they search for fashion influencer, or they search for fitness enthusiast, whatever niche or keyword that you have placed there will be searchable on Instagram, and that will give you a good boost when people are looking for somebody in particular. Next comes your bio. Use the 4 lines to describe who you are helping. That is really important. Say, for example, if I am a social media consultant and I'm helping small scale brands scale their business online. So, this is something that I should put in my bio. I need to add some facts to build credibility and include CPA. And in the highlights section, you can use the first four. Again, highlight the first four are important. Reason being, when you're using it on Instagram, I mean on your mobile device, you see the first four highlights. So it's important that you showcase what you do, some results that have worked for you, feedback from people like your customers or clients and anything, and the services that you provide. So use it to the best of your advantage and you will be good in it. Moving forward, let's talk about what kind of content to post on Instagram. And I think we all know that all the social media platform algorithms keep changing from time to time. What was acceptable back in 2016, 2017 is not so acceptable anymore. So we are not going for pretty, how do you say that? Like, aesthetically, I would not say that don't go for aesthetics, but it's not just pretty pictures anymore. Your content need to be shareable and savable. I'll tell you why this is important. Because as a platform, any platform for that matter, they want their customers to spend more time on that platform. And how will that happen? If your content is shareable, they'll share it with other people, and other people will share with their network. And Instagram will think that whatever you're posting, it brings value to the people, and they'll show your content more. Like the next time when you go on Instagram and you post something, your reach will improve. And when it's savable, that shows Instagram that your content was savable, and people will come back to your profile to review it again. Like when they want to see it again, they can see, and they'll remember your profile. Imagine you sharing 5 ways to grow on Instagram, and there are 50 people who have saved it. So next time when they see that saved post, there are chances they'll remember you and they'll come back to your profile, and that matters for Instagram algorithm. I'll show you some brands and some influencers who are actually doing it and using it to great advantage. One second, let me, one sec. Okay. Now, I hope you can see my screen. Firstly, before I move to the content, I just want to show you this part that I was talking to you previously. So, this is her name, and this is her niche, brand strategist. Okay, same goes for Saurav. He's a Indian influencer in the field of Instagram marketing. So you can see it's his name, and this one is his niche. Okay, and like I said, you should mention who you are helping in your bio. So here you go. His mission is to help people become digital marketers and influencers. And here's some credibility, and here's your CTA, right? You see what I was talking about? So you can see this happening in every field. It's not just a marketing field, but other fields also. So here's one example, Vinayak. He's a food photographer, okay? And then there's Masoom. She's a fashion influencer. So you can see that. Now, what I was talking about shareability and savability. Now, you see a lot of people are doing carousel these days, right? So, when you do carousel, people spend more time on your post, to check all the 10 slides, and you're curious, you're spending more time. And if you find it's valuable, there's a high probability you might save it or share it with your network. So, say if even one person share your content, to their audience, then their audience also sees your content. That ultimately results in higher reach, right? Now, if this isn't good, I don't know what is. I absolutely love the fact that the more quality content or value forward content you share with people, the higher your reach will be. And then going forward, you also like this is a good way to increase your followers also. Say if my friend shares some good content and I really like, I go check that brand out, and if that brand resonates with me, I definitely give it a follow. And I'm sure most of you do that too, right? So this is how your content should be. Now let's go back to the presentation. One second. Okay. So now we are coming to organic growth strategy. It's a really fun strategy that I've recently learned. Like I've been the kind of person who have to like when I was doing Instagram marketing for the brand that I was working with, I used to engage a lot with the people directly. Like I used to start conversation, I used to ask questions, I used to try that we have a conversation, and then I used to move the conversation to DM. Okay, but now things have changed. We are not doing follow back kind of a thing. So I think one strategy that works beautifully in today's time is the 3 to 1 strategy. So you do a hashtag search and find your target audience or the person you want to connect with and build a connection with. So go on their profile, scan through it, like 3 posts that you genuinely likes. Maybe it's a content that you shared and you feel you resonate with, or anything for that matter. Like 3 posts, leave comment on 2 posts. It could be the same post that you have liked, like any two of them, but write genuine comment because that helps a lot too. And I'll come back to it why. And leave one story reply. It could be a reaction, it could be anything, but leave one story reply and see how that works for you. To be honest, I'm not saying manually it's time consuming, but I'll also say it brings a lot of value. Like you see people interacting with you if you try this. Like give it a try. Maybe say for example a week or 10 days, and let me know how if this works for you or not. And maybe we can discuss further and try some other strategy and see why this didn't work for you. In case it doesn't, I'm hoping that does not happen, but still, you can come back and tell me about it. Okay. Oh, about the comment section. Why I said it's important is if you leave good, valuable comments on somebody's profile, they have the capability to pin it. So not only it'll be visible to them, it'll be visible to their audience when they come on that post. Now, how cool is that, right? We have to use things to our advantage that are available to us. Next, the important part, who is not interested in the money, right? We all are. So here are 4 ways to make money on Instagram. First one is selling one-on-one coaching services. Now, say for example, you liked what I said to you, like you think this webinar brings value to you, and you want to discuss further with me about Instagram marketing for your brand. So we can have a one-on-one coaching services. Now, if what you do, you can offer value or coaching services to somebody. I think this is a great way. You exchange your time for money, kind of a thing. So if you're giving a 1 hour coaching to somebody and you charge it for it, I think that's one great way to start making money off Instagram. The second is selling an affiliate product. Now, if you see a lot of bloggers does affiliate marketing, if it's a famous blog or whatever blog you follow, like it's a travel thing, food blog, marketing blogs, they all mostly have affiliate links on their blog and they do mention about it. But with affiliate marketing, you have to have an audience first. You cannot start with zero and start with affiliate marketing because you're recommending product to somebody else. So, say for example, if I am into baking or cooking, and I have a huge network of people who follow me for the same, like I share recipes, I give tips, and you know how it goes. So, when it comes from me, if I'm recommending a brand, there's a high probability people might go ahead and buy that brand. But when they buy it from my affiliate marketing, it would not cost them higher, but I'll get some commission of it. And it's a recurring amount. Okay, like you just have to build a network, and then you can keep getting money out of it. The third is selling your digital courses. I think during this pandemic this has gone like, you know, this is the thing. If you see everybody, like, you know, even who people who have you know less knowledge in a particular subject, but even they are going ahead and selling their digital services. And I think that's one great way to make money on Instagram. I'll tell you why. Because it's a one time investment. One time you have to sit and like make a course and everything, like record it, however you want to go about it, plan the content and everything. But then you have to market it, and you can have again recurring amount in your account, because once you have created the account, you can market it again and again and start making money out of it. Right now, that is something. And the fourth is selling a physical product. Now, this one is a little time taking, but again, if you're a brick and mortar shop, or if you sell a physical product, you can sell it through Instagram. This is not for everybody, but if this is your jam, go for it. You can make good amount of money. You can even, I think, if you have a physical product, that you can rope in influencers and they can endorse your product. I think that gives you a good brand visibility. But these are four ways to make money on Instagram. Now, if you think that what I showed you or shared with you bring value to you, you can follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, send me a request on LinkedIn. I'd be happy to add you to my network and discuss about, you know, how we can help your brand, or how I can help you with other aspects of digital marketing. You can even write me a mail. My email ID is heynupurj@gmail.com. And I really hope you enjoyed today's session, and it was value for you. If you really did appreciate it, I would be more than happy to hear your feedback on the same. Thank you. Have a great day.